Hello friends, this is Raman Gill with the Daily Forex Market Analysis for November 15th, 2016. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. If you have questions about your individual investment needs, I recommend you talk to your investment advisor. We'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here, a busy calendar both for the UK session as well as the US sessions here. We start the day off by looking at our German preliminary GDP numbers, which will have an impact on the euro, and then we have RBA Governor Lau speaking at 3:15 a.m. Eastern, and followed by CPI numbers for British pound, which is the inflation numbers here. And then we have flash GDP numbers out of the Eurozone here and inflation report hearings for the British pound. So fairly busy here in terms of the news. And then into the New York session, we have core retail sales and retail sales for the US dollar. And then we have GDP price index, which is your daily prices for the New Zealand dollar. And then we have retail sales for New Zealand dollar as well. Let's take a look at the charts here. We are looking at pound US dollar daily chart here. Based on the daily candle close here, we have a bearish close, so we are looking for a further move to the downside. And the target here is 123.60 here. This will be this support and resistance level. The bottom here will be our target, 123.60. So we do have a short trade running in this. Here we see a nice railroad track pattern, reversal pattern on the pivot point here at 2500, and then we are looking for this to pull back lower, and this is our support and resistance level here. It could come all the way to 123.50 level. But before we get there, we do have this support and resistance level, 124.50 could be our next support and resistance area. So it would have to break below 124.50, and then the next target will be 123.60-ish level, which is also our S2 level. Looking at the euro dollar here, we have seen a big drop in the euro over the last few days. Based on the daily candle close here, this is bearish. However, there is a little bit of concern because we have this drop for the last few days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row we have had price drop. So overall, I am bearish on the euro, and we do have a short trade running in this at the moment. However, the target will be just into the bottom here, 10700. We are not looking for a break below this right now. We have some numbers coming out in a couple of hours that could have an impact on this price and create some volatility in the market. So just be mindful. I am bearish on this just based on the fundamentals and overall the longer term move, and the level that I'm watching on this to the downside is this. So once we break this support and resistance level 10700, we have this inefficient move that could get filled. So in the long term, the target is 10500. However, because it has been a big drop over the last few days, we could see a pullback in this pair. So we could see this 108.60 level here retested again. So that's something to watch out for. Or we may have this level 107.80 level retested again. So something to watch out for. Overall, though, this is bearish. Looking at our 1 hour chart, as we can see, price is holding below the pivot point, and then the target will be 10700. We could get a double bottom type of formation here, and if that happens, we are likely to see the price move back up. And the best sell here would be this 108.50. So if the price does jump up higher and holds below this 108.50, this pin here, we could see a move to the downside, and another selling opportunity could be at 10900 if we do get that pullback. However, we may not see that, but this one is more likely. 108.50 is more likely at this point. If we get the positive data coming out, we could see a pullback to that level. Looking at New Zealand dollar daily chart here, again, we see many days of price dropping. Today we saw price drop again, but we do have this pin at the bottom, which gives it a neutral bias at this point. So we saw that the price went up to 171.43 level here, and now looks like it wants to push lower. So we're looking at a target of 70.67. If the price doesn't break below this one, we could see the price move back up here again. So once the price gets below this, we could target the 0700 level. That would be the next target, but the key level here would be the 7067 level. So if it needs to break below that for the price to move to 70 level, if it holds below 7067, we're looking for a further move to the upside. As we can see here, based on the 1 hour chart, we do have a pin bar here, and then this is the move that we are seeing currently. So in this case, the target would be this S1 here, which is 7080 level, and then further down the 7067 level. So this is what we have to watch. If the price does break below, then we are looking at the next level of 0700. Otherwise, we could see a move back up because we have seen an extended downside in New Zealand dollar. Looking at Australian dollar here, we see a positive close for the day. However, it's not a very strong candle at this point. And we did see the price go up and test this 75.80 level, and since then it is dropping at 3:20. I believe we do have the news coming out. We do have RBA Governor Lau speaking, so that would be the big uncertainty here. We will have to watch out for that, and we could see volatility in this pair as a result of that. Overall, though, we do see a bearish pin bar on the 1 hour here, and now the price is moving down. So the first target in this case would be the S1 level, which is 75.29 area, and further down we are looking for S2 here, 7500, which will be our second target. Dollar CAD has been very bullish. We saw another positive close for the day. However, now we are seeing a compressed move. So the price is moving higher, but it's not moving higher at a strong speed here. So we are lacking momentum. We have reached up to the support and resistance area right over here. And from here on, we're seeing a bit of a pullback. Overall, though, from daily perspective, we are still bullish on this. So looking at the 1 hour chart, we do see a double top formation here, and now price is holding below the pivot point. If it stays below the pivot point, then we could see the price come down into this S1 level at 13500, and then potentially further down into S2 here at 134.50 level. So those will be the two targets if the price pulls back, and then we'll have to see how far it goes to. However, on the daily chart, we are bullish on this. So price could come back lower and then push back again. So we'll have to watch out for that. That's it for today. I will see you next time.